What's up? What's up? What's up, my friends? It's Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, back to remind you that you are never too old to game. In 2018, Polyarc came out with this game, Moss. Oh, hold on a second, guys. Let me adjust this camera. This camera angle's a little bit fucked up. Is this any better? Let's see. It was just my head poking up over the top of the screen right there. In 2018, Polyarc came out with this game, Moss, and that was when everybody was still hyped about VR, and it looked like VR just had just this great upward trajectory, and Meta was starting to talk about this metaverse and all this shit that all fell flat because of some terrible mishandling that I don't want to get into. But I wrote a big article about this out on in a couple places on my Facebook Decrepit Gamers group and on the Decrepit Gamers subreddit. Go check out my subreddit, guys. Check out the Decrepit Gamers subreddit. I'm trying to get some. I post news out there almost every day. I try to keep up with the hottest off the presses gaming news, and I post that out there every day, and I'm just trying to get a good community going there. So go check that out. But I wrote a big article about this on my subreddit. So check that out. But I just felt like there was some VR didn't have to fall flat like it did. I just felt like some people put themselves in some spent a lot of money and resources to put themselves in some powerful positions to try to set the direction, and then just made some very monumentally stupid decisions, and this great platform paid the price for it. But that's when, but it was it was during all that hype that Polyarc released Moss, and released it originally in 2016 for the PSVR, for the PlayStation VR, and then very soon thereafter, a month or two later, released it on PC VR, and then in 2019 released it on Quest and native Quest, and I didn't play it until much later than that. It had been out for a year or so before I played. It seemed like it was in the pandemic, during the pandemic when I first picked it up. But man, I played it and I just fell in love with it, man. I just thought it was the most innovative, coolest, neatest thing I'd ever seen. How you were sitting there looking at the, in VR, you're inside this environment, and the little character that you're controlling is right there, and you can reach out and touch her. And the little mouse, and she acknowledges you when you touch her, and sometimes she'll do stuff and she'll want to give you a high five, and you reach down there with your hand and you give her a high five. And what was so innovative about the game was the way you controlled the character and played the character, yes, but then you also, with your own hands, manipulated the environment and did things, move things around and push things around that could help her, in her little journey there. And it was just like a really, really neat. Whenever I do these live streams, that dog looks at me like I'm losing my fucking mind. Like she don't put two and two together that these headphones mean I'm talking to people. She just thinks I'm just sitting here in this chair making a bunch of noise for no reason. But anyway, it was just so innovative. And then other platformers, VR platformers followed suit and all of that, and it's really sad. It really saddens me that VR, my channel began as a VR channel, and it just really saddens me that VR is not blossoming into the thing that it really has the potential to be. And I'm praying that Steam Frame is gonna help. There's a lot of tremendous hardware out there, VR hardware out there that is that's really good. But Meta positioned themselves to be the real market leaders, and then just did really stupid things. But I keep being tempted to go down that rabbit hole, but I'm not going to. So anyway, they are doing some good things. Steam Frame is coming out, and I'm hoping that Steam Frame is really gonna, because they are such leaders in Valve is such leaders in the hardware and the software industry and the game store, the publishing industry. And I'm really hoping they're going to turn it around. And Meta, to their credit, they started doing this really smart thing where they're putting these like store-in-store things inside of Best Buys where you can sit down and try the VR hardware out inside the store, and try the different games. And they got people to, kind of guide you through. It's like a little guided thing. And so that's a great idea, because the thing about VR is you can't really appreciate it until you get the freaking headset on your face, man. There is no way to show on a television screen or a monitor what the experience of playing something in VR is really like. There's just no way to do it. You have to put the headset on your face. It's the only way you're going to know. And that's I think that's one of the big blockers. I really think it is. But anyway, because of that, because VR just never really took off the way it should, Polyarc has released this game, Moss, in the flat screen version, in the console version. It just came out on console 2 days ago. And I love the game, and I wish this company all the success for coming up with such an innovative, wonderful, charming, cool title. And I really wish success on them. And I'm going to play it. I'm going to give it a fair shake. And I will tell you this, guys. I really think I streamed this a couple of weeks ago. Did the entire playthrough, through the entire game in one stream. And I go back and I watch the stream, and I have to say that when it comes to this kind of game, not shooters, not the swordplay games, not the games where you're playing in first person, which is most VR games, but for the kind of VR games where you're sitting in third person and you're looking down at a playfield or a board or something like that, and the thing that you're controlling is not you yourself, but something that's down there in front of you. I think that streaming things like that in VR is not conducive to your experience, to the viewer's experience. And that is because what you're interested in seeing in a game like that is the game board. You're interested in seeing what's, the pieces or the character or whatever it is that's being manipulated, not what I happen to be looking at the time. If I'm looking around, up here or whatever, then you're not seeing the thing that you're interested in seeing. If it's first person, you're interested in seeing what I'm seeing because I'm the protagonist. I'm the thing that's taking the damage, that's doing the damage, and all of that. So, I feel like, honestly, if you're interested in playing this game, if you've been wanting to check this game out, this is probably the best way to do it. A flat screen version of it that's going to keep a fixed camera focus on the thing that you're going to be interested in looking at, at any given point in time. But when it comes time to play it, if you have access to VR, I've played it both ways. I haven't played through the entire game in a flat screen, but I've played it enough to just really know and be able to definitively say, when you get ready to play it in VR. That is, if you have access to VR, that's the way to experience it, is in VR. And it's not, a lot of people have problems with sickness and things like that in VR. It's way, way on the milder side of that, because you're not, running around and jumping around and things like that. It's a couch, it's a sitting experience. So you sit and play it. And so, it's probably much less, has much less effect on people that way, that are susceptible to that type of thing. But anyway, guys, so we're going to do it tonight. We're going to check out Moss in flat screen. So welcome to the Decrepit Gamer channel. Welcome to Pancake Gaming, where we play flat screen games. It pains me to say for this game. And welcome to Moss. Streamer bot, let's go. All right, here we are. I will say, now one thing that was kind of cool of them to do is when they released this, they released Moss and Moss Book 2. Moss Book 2 came out in 2022, and it's the same game engine, so it's the same kind of charming, cool graphics and, same experience in VR and all of that, but there's a lot more to it. They enhanced it a lot. They added some other abilities and weapons and things like that, and, it was really cool, but I haven't played Moss Book 2. But when they released the Forgotten Relic, the flat screen version of the games, they included them both, which I think was really cool of them to do. So I'm gonna play through Moss Book 1 again, and then I'll probably go on and play Moss Book 2. But I'm probably not gonna play it on flat screen until I've had an opportunity to play it in VR. Another thing I will tell you that I've noticed in the little bit of time that I've spent with this game, since it's been on flat screen, is it seems like exactly the same game. And they did a really admirable job of converting the way that you interact with the environment, that you in VR personally interact with the environment to help the little mouse along, you know, grabbing things and pulling things and pushing things around. They did a really good job of converting that into like the right stick controls down here. So, but you can tell it's exactly the same engine. It's exactly the same game. So poor Quill, she's just stuck in 2 dimensions. So anyway, here we go, guys. There's you know, a lot of talking and, you know, some intro and stuff here. So I'm gonna shut my big mouth and let you guys just experience that part of the game. Oh, they are definitely, Josh. I appreciate it, man. Thank you. Hope things are going well for you too. Yeah, I've caught a couple of your streams, man. I didn't catch the last one. You were streaming Elite Dangerous.
Your time has come at last, dear reader. While we began this tale long ago, we hope it is yours to finish. But this story is not yours alone. No, it is tied to another. And the journey you take together could change the fate of both our worlds. Shall we begin?
See this right here? See the little circle right there? That is, when you're playing in VR, that's your hands. That's what your hands look like. And then you press the trigger and it allows you to grab something. Well, in the flat screen version, they've just kind of locked that to the position of the thing that you were, you know, going to want to grab. And you can, you know, press your right trigger, and that's the same thing as, you know, grabbing it in VR would have accomplished. And then you just kind of pull it across. But you can tell it's the exact same game engine. You know, if this was VR, I would be sitting here looking down at this book, but I could look around at the cathedral and all of that, and I would reach down with my hand and, you know, actually physically turn the page.
They called it the Cinder Night. What came from those dark, starless skies would change the world of Moss forever. The peace that had settled across the land was broken by an unconquerable nightmare. And that night, the animals nearly met their end. First, they killed the king. A winged creature broke from the shadows and plucked him from his royal bedchamber high atop the tallest tower. Next, the serpent Sarfog and the armies of the Arcane tore up from the underworld. They ravaged the castle in search of that which gave the king power beyond understanding. One of the fabled glass relics. The King's Guard fought bravely, but the castle soon pulsed with the Arcane's evil. Every room was gutted, every statue, tapestry, and adornment hexed. But the glass was never found. Even the reclusive sprites set aside their differences on that fated night. They sent a great champion, empowered by their own glass relic, to challenge the serpent and its steel army.
Yeah, I agree, Vaughn. It you know, like I was saying at the beginning of the stream, I really wish these developers well. I mean, they just, you know, it's an indie developer, and I mean, they're just, you could tell this is a real labor of love, and it was just such a beautiful, charming, incredible game. I just loved it. The thing is, it just breaks my heart, Vaughn, because it's just really indicative of the fact that, the fact that they even felt like they had to do this, was just indicative of the fact that VR is just not evolving into the thing that we'd really hoped it would, and I've got high hopes that the Steam frame is going to help with that. We'll see.
Meanwhile, Sir Argus, commander of the Kingsguard, led the survivors west through a temple long abandoned by their ancestors and far away from their newly risen enemies. It was an arduous escape. Finally, after passage beneath the impassable mire, they found refuge in a clearing hidden safely in the trees.
When I first fired up this game on the quest, when I first fired up Moss and went through the book, and then the opening screen, faded in and the little mouse came out there, it was just so cute. It just made me laugh out loud. It just tickled me to death. I was like, look at you, you cute little, look at you. I can, you can reach down and pet her and all of that. It was just so neat.
Argus charged back to join the sprite champion at the mire's edge. Together, they fought back the arcane and sealed the temple passage that led to the clearing. But the champion was gravely injured. Clutching his glass, he retreated deep into the forest where he drew his last breath. A large tree grew upon him. It stood many years in watchful duty, safeguarding the glass and awaiting its next hero.
Right here. I just couldn't believe.
Albeit an unlikely one, did arrive at a time she'd be needed most. Quill was out adventuring beyond the edge of the clearing. Dusk was creeping in, but she wondered what she might find if she went just a little farther.
See, she sees me.
Not exactly sure what she roused, but she felt no danger from the being silently peering down at her.
See, that's me. That's us. That's us, guys.
Quill had to hurry. The village gates would soon close, and night would follow.
Yeah, see right there, right? Right here, you can reach out and I don't see. Oh, look, you can do it. You can do it here too. See, I can pet her. See, you can pet her with the thing. You move the right stick, and it releases your little, the little ball there that you can reach out and you can interact with the environment. And you can, you can pet the mouse and see she reacts to it. But in VR, you just would reach down there and do it with your hand. But I will say, I said earlier, but I'll say again, that they did a really good job of replicating that experience in this game, the experience of being able to interact with the environment that way. Yeah, I see. They did a good job of that. And I will say that probably I went back and I watched my stream when I streamed this in VR. I watched it back and I was like, you know, quit looking over there. You know, look at that. You know, I want to see this. You know, it's really this kind of game. When you're not really so interested in what what you're seeing through my eyes, but what's happening down there on the game board, the character you're controlling, then a lot of times the player is not looking where you want to look. And so this game is probably a better experience for the viewer being played in flat screen, honestly. Because you lose that, let's see, what the hell do I do here? Forget, oh, I have to jump across. You lose when you're...
Her uncle often warned, was when danger was most present. But Quill preferred the stories of the magical creatures that woke to protect the forest.
When you're watching a VR game being live streamed, it looks the same. It looks 2D anyway, you know? So you're not getting that 3D effect, that effect of being there. All that's happening is your perspective is forced into the player's perspective. Let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, I need to. Okay. Need to bring this back across for her. Anyway, I hope this company just gets great success with this game in flat screen, and I hope it makes people, inspires people to, I hope they play it and enjoy it, and I hope it inspires them to want to experience it in VR. Because I'm adamant, guys. It's a great little platformer. It's really fun to play on console as well. I'm not saying that it's not. I'm just saying it was conceived as a VR game, and it's orders of magnitude more charming and fun in that environment. Vaughn. I think from your perspective, it probably looks exactly the same as if if I were streaming it, because you're just getting that 2D perspective either way, But the advantage that you have of as a viewer of somebody live streaming this game is the fact that the camera is fixed on the thing that you as a viewer are interested in seeing, not what I as a player at that particular second happen to be more interested in looking at, Yeah, I know, Quill. I know what to do. I'll get with you in just a minute. Releasing this for other platforms like console will help the game regardless of how well VR is doing. Yeah, VR becoming a stronger platform would definitely justify flat games porting to VR, or games like Elite. Yeah, the cost of the VR update will make more sense. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I agree. I agree 100%, Josh. Yeah. I mean, they're going from VR to flat screen because, I'd like to see it more often go the other direction, as well. I'd like to see both ways, Elite Dangerous is one of the most incredible VR experiences to be had, I feel like. But, when they released the whatever the update was where you could you know, the FPS version of it. They didn't even bother to do it in VR because just the money wasn't there, you know. Could you imagine Elite Dangerous where, you know, the shipboard portion of it was exactly like it is today, and then when you landed for the Odyssey portion of it or whatever, then it became like Zero Caliber or you know, one of those great Ghosts of Tabor, or whatever those great first person shooters in VR are. How did the controller feel? It feels great, Vaughn. Really, it feels just like playing it. You know how you play it in VR with the little thumbstick on the controller. Well, you know, using the Xbox controller here. I mean, it feels almost exactly the same. I mean, it plays almost exactly the same. And they did such a great job of converting the parts where you reach out and do stuff with your hand into mapping it onto the right stick. You know, it guides you a lot more, you know, as to what, you know, what you have to grab and what you have to do. So it loses a little bit of its, I guess, maybe it's, let's see, reader movement. Right, yeah, right trigger to interact, yeah. Maybe loses a little bit of the puzzle element there, because I don't know. You still can kind of move it anywhere on the screen that you want. So, you know, I don't know. It feels good. The question was, how do the controls feel? And the answer is they feel just like they do in the VR game. Very solid. Maybe even, would I even go so far as to say maybe even better? Maybe even better. You know, because this is a big controller that's, you know, meant to be, you know, used with this kind of game. Whereas in VR, the little thumbstick is more of an afterthought because, you know, actually having the controllers in your hand and your hands themselves being the controller is the main control mechanism for VR. Oh, forgot to grab it. So you grab it like that and it slows it down, and that's what lets her get across it in time.
Thanks to her new friend, Quill had saved priceless grains from the hourglass.
That's us. We're her new buddies. Can I get back down from here without... Do I have to go all the way? Oh, no. Come on, Quill. Go, go, go. Go. What are you doing? God damn it. Can I just... There we go. Sorry. Sorry, Quill. I didn't mean to kill you.
She raced to the door of the cottage she shared with her uncle, hoping once he saw her discovery, he'd lose himself in tales of its legend.
Yeah.
Uncle Argus was watching the evening light dim when Quill burst through the front door of their cottage. Uncle! Uncle, there's something you have to see! Out past the bell again, he scolded. Quill, I've told you countless times. I know, Quill replied, crestfallen. I didn't mean to worry you, but I found something strange and magical.
I'm surprised that mouse don't hate me. I've killed her so many times.
Quill's hands trembled as she showed him the glass. What is it? She asked. A look of panic spilled over her uncle's stoic exterior. Where did you find this? Roared Uncle Argus. Quill had never seen her uncle so shaken. Just west of the clearing, she explained. And as soon as I picked it up, something started helping me. Uncle Argus followed her motion.
Yeah, that's us.
A reader. With you, here, right now? Quill, what you found is
Yeah.
and dangerous.
Isn't that funny?
Concern. If I could take this burden from you, I would. But this reader has chosen. Even with the moon full and bright, I must go right away. Quill pressed. Where are you going? I can help. We can help. No, he snapped. They'll find you and tear you apart. I have to go alone. It is for your own safety and for everyone here in the clearing. His long, heartfelt hug told her he was heading for danger. I'll be back before midnight. Until I return, I need your word you will not leave the clearing with that glass. Promise me, Quill. I promise, she said reluctantly, wondering where her uncle was going so deep into the night.
Hopefully I'm going to remember the puzzles a little bit better this time. When I live streamed it in, when I was playing it on Quest, I live streamed it. Let's see what this guy's got to say. I had...
Hey, kid! Kid! Wake up! Hey, kid, over here! I know where your uncle went. I can show you. You're twofold now. Very important. Bring that glass and your sidekick too. We're going to need them.
I'm her sidekick.
Quill called out. Hey! Starling, wait!
There's a scroll up here. See, you could, this might be a little bit different. I think it's because of camera angle or something that I think they choose a camera angle that's going to let you see it. But I remember when I was playing the game in VR, I had to like stand up and look back in order to see that thing back behind the bed. I'm going to be interested to see how they handle that, because there's a...
Never met a starling. In campfire stories, they often meddled in the lives of mortals. And when they appeared, mischief followed.
There's a number of places in the game where you wouldn't... Yeah, there's a number of places in the game where you wouldn't see the hidden stuff or some of the things that you had to do unless you like leaned around or, or stood up and looked down or over or around or behind something. So I'm interested to see how they're going to handle that. They're probably just going to have the camera automatically move so you can see the things that you need to see. Yeah, anyway, when I played this game before, I had only completed it once before, and so I was struggling to remember a lot of the solutions to a lot of the puzzles, and I may do that again. Some of them were kind of tricky.
Passage through the eastern gate was...
I like to get all of those things.
But despite her promise, Quill knew in her heart that Uncle Argus needed her.
I gotta jump. Do I gotta jump up there? I like to get all these things. I'm not really sure what that dust gives you, that stuff that you get out of these barrels. I like to try to get it all. I mean, it gives you something. I just don't know what. Uh-oh. Okay, so we gotta open that for her.
Quill demanded answers. Starving, you can't just barge in here with your riddles. Where is he? What do you know? The trouble your uncle's heading for is the kind only you and that silent giant up there can get him out of.
Okay. No, not that way. Okay, so obviously... Oh, I got to push it in. That's what it is. Okay. Then I got to push this one across there. All right, there you go. There you go, Quill. You can make it now. All right. Pull this back out for her. Pull this back out.
This way, kid, urged the starving. And don't forget to tuck your ears in.
I like it when she turns around and looks at the camera and talks to you. Yeah, I love how the game breaks the fourth wall. Oh no! Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't realize that was okay. I could have swore the first time I played this game and I killed her, she looked up. It's like she got mad at me, and I don't know if I'm just misremembering that because I've never noticed her doing it again since I started thinking about it. Or maybe it's just something that just happens sometimes. I don't know. God damn it. She gets mad at you? Yeah, she probably will here because I've just killed her twice in like within 30 seconds. No, she's not. I'm sorry. She wasn't mad at me that time. Sometimes she wrings her ears out. Okay. Yeah, so she's got different little animations. So I guess one of them is her getting mad at you because I definitely see in my mind, I definitely seem to remember her doing that. Let's see, I remember that. I had to look for that for a little while. Oh, look at the deer. I like how when you're playing it in VR, how big those deer look. Okay. Yeah, I'll go so far as to say that oh, look at that. I missed right back there. I missed oh, see, that's what I'm talking about. See, I think that they pull the camera back there to show you that. So they'd be sure that you can see it. Cause I would not have seen that, but when I play in VR, I play with my perspective, kind of far back from, yeah, I see you kind of far back from the action, and I would have easily seen that, but here I would have missed that had they not specifically shown it to me right there. Yeah, I'm not going to swear the controls don't actually feel better. I mean, I think they do actually feel better because this big Xbox controller is just like.
The other side is the mire, the starving assured her. There's a good chance your uncle's still there.
It's specifically for playing games like this.
Did you hear that? The starling seemed anxious. I've ruffled enough leaves in these parts. I can't be seen with you. I'll catch up with you later. Just don't go and die on me.
Okay. I will try to follow that advice. Yep, you're welcome. It's so cute. I love how she does that. I love games where you really like the characters that you're controlling, She's just so likable. A mouse. Okay, so I got to get that thing. Okay, let's see. Okay, I think I see how to get it. I wonder if they had to end up repositioning any of those things so that you could get them. Oh no! Oh man! What the? Oh, I tried to jump across it instead of shimmying across it. Let's see. Now, oh, is it here? Yeah, here. Oh, yeah. Okay. This is the first kind of big fight. All right. So let's see. There's nothing I'm missing up here, right? Nothing I'm missing. All right. Might as well just go down there. Get rid of this stuff. Because that stuff hurts you. No, I think she's got a, yeah, she's got a dash. B is dash. Okay, come on. Ow.
A whisper echoed through the trees.
Yeah, I don't know if it's...
Someone who has stolen our champion's power.
I don't know if it's because I've played it before, or if it's or if it's because of these controls, but the combat definitely seems...
A small yet fantastical band of sprites emerged surrounding Quill. I'm Veda, root seer of the mire, and you have crossed into our domain.
The combat definitely seems, should I say easier, more fluid, whatever. BRU and able. Yeah, I'm sure that you can do that in this game too. You just have to do it with the. I wasn't trying to do it.
Sized up Quill with a rueful gaze, then turned her attention upward. I sense you there too. I have not felt the presence of such a promising reader in some time.
Thank you, thank you.
A youthful warrior marched forward. Rootseer, I'm prepared to honor our great champion's legacy. Rodent, give us our glass.
Yeah, it's funny you should mention that, Vaughn, because I was specifically not doing that in that battle because I wanted to see, you know, how if the controls would allow me to just kind of like, you know, fuck them up without me intervening, you know, let Quill kind of fuck them up without me reaching down there and intervening. But I will, because later on, the fights get so tough that you almost have to reach down there and help her.
Quill stepped closer. Where is my uncle? If you've hurt him... Silence! Veda thundered back. It was Argus who summoned us here, and now I see why. Young one, I'm afraid the trees hum of attack. Your uncle's been taken to the castle of your ancestors. Quill's knees buckled as Veda continued. Argus put himself at great risk calling for us. Your uncle once took a solemn oath to protect the glass of your fallen king. He is the only one left who knows where it's been hidden. The Arcane have long sought to wrest that knowledge from him. And you dare to cross into the mire with our glass? Sarfog will soon burn through this forest looking to tear you and your reader apart. Unless, of course, you find them first. Take these. Weapons made for the mighty champion who died so that your people could live. Quill felt its otherworldly power course through her. Find your uncle twofold, before the serpent and its masters break him. The warrior fumed. Our glass with her? Rootseer, she's minuscule. Come now. The reader has chosen its hero. We must let their story unfold. Veda replied with a frost of finality, and vanished into the shadows of the mire.
Huh. That sword looks like a blade of grass. It reminds me of weapons you'd have in Grounded. Oh, look, is she looking at the... Yeah, she is. She's looking at the... Oh, no, she's not. I thought she was... Yes, she is. She's looking at it. Yeah, okay. Oh, hold on. Wasn't there one... There was one up here. They may have taken this one away. I don't know. Let's see. There definitely was one up here. I didn't see it. The camera didn't pull back where I could see it, so it might just be relying on you to, you know, to kind of surmise that, hey, if I can climb up there, then there must be something up there. Yeah, there it is. All right, next time I get in a fight, I'll pick them up. I'll try picking those little bugs up with my hand. With my hand.
It was Quill's favorite story. How Sir Argus fought beside the Sprite Champion to seal this temple from the arcane and secured the survival of their kinds. Simply standing in their heroic footsteps felt like a great honor.
Well, I'm very honored to be in this place, guys, but I do not think you deserve all this fucking pottery. Yeah, see that one right there? That one, the camera angle, I remember this one specifically. The camera angle in this particular scene, you were actually back looking through. There was like a archway or something right there, and you were looking through it, and you could not see that scroll right there unless you leaned forward and looked around to the right. You would have never seen that right there. You had to actually physically lean up and look. So you can kind of tell, you can see that you're in it, you know, but the camera is moved way up, you know, and I think very often in the game, the camera is actually much closer than it would have been in VR because it moves the camera closer and aims it specifically at what you're, you know, looking at, like right at Quill or whatever. Oh, hold on. Hold on, I forgot something back here. I just noticed it just when I was about to leave. Oh, where'd it go? Oh, there it is. I hate pottery. Fuck pottery. All pottery dies. No, you're not in trouble. My dog's over there like, is he yelling at me? She's really a stupid dog. I hate to say it, but she is not a very bright dog. Let's see. You know, it's weird. The perspective makes the puzzles like it's forcing me to look at it from a certain perspective that was not the perspective that I was looking at it when I played it when I played it in VR. So I want to lean back so I can kind of see the whole scene at the same time. What do I need to do? Move this up here, I think. And then maybe up here. Yeah. Up here? No? Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what to do here. Let's see. So I think... Oh, I got to get this out of her way so she can go through there. I see. Okay. Oh, there. Oh, look. There's a scroll. Was that it? Is that all that thing is there for? Is that because of that scroll? Let's see. Do I have to do something with this? Maybe I... Oh, look, I can break the pottery. I can break the pottery in my hands. That's cool. Okay. Well, I must have to get this out of her way then so she can go back there behind it, maybe? Yeah. Okay, that's it. See, you would never, in the VR version of the game, you would never get a view that close up. Never. I mean, you could. You can. You can get as close of a view as you want. I mean, but when you were playing, you would never, like, lean down right behind her like that and control her, you know? Oh, I see. Okay, now I got to move this over here. There we go. We did it. We worked it out, buddy. I like reaching down there and petting her. Sometimes she'll want to give you a high five. It's really funny. All right. I remember this is where and here's where the puzzles start to get a little bit challenging. Oh yeah, so I was gonna do it with my hand. Yeah, see, you can reach them with your hand. See that? See, I held that one in check while I killed that other one. I mean, I held that one in check while Quill killed that other one. There we go. Now let's see. We came in down. No, where did we come in? Did we come in up here, or did we come in down there? It seems like maybe we came in up here. Did we come in up here? Yeah, we came in up here and then jumped down, right? Yeah, so we've been up there before. Okay. I'm really not sure what that stuff does for you. That and the dust that comes out of the barrels and the pottery and shit. I don't know what that's for really. I played through the entire game twice on VR and I'm still really not 100% sure what it's for. No, I'm 0% sure what it's for. I don't know. Saying I'm not 100% sure what it's for implies that I'm a little bit sure what it's for, which is just a way to make me feel a little bit less stupid. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to be honest about my stupidity. So how do I think maybe I have to get that later. Because if I try to jump up there, I'm going to kill her. I'm going to have to try. I'm sorry, Quill. I think I'm going to kill you. Yep. Sorry. Don't be mad at me. She's not mad at me. Do I have to push this back? No. I think I have to come. I think this is stuff that I do later. I think right now, let's see. No? Okay, so I got to figure out how to keep that thing open. I think this is where I have to use a bug to do it. Okay, yeah, this is where I have to use a bug to do it. Yeah. All right, but the first thing I'm going to do is go down here and get this thing. All right, come here, you little bastard. When you put it on there for whatever... Oh, no! Sorry, Quill. I don't even know what happened. You should be mad at me for that one. Still not mad at me. So, oh, man, my bug... No, my bug got off of there. Yeah, when you put them on here, for some reason it, like, incapacitates them. And then they can't... Once you put them on there, they can't move off of it. I guess because it's energy or whatever. I could kill it, but if I killed it, then the gate would shut. Oh, yeah, pottery. I hate pottery. I think game developers hate pottery. Every fantasy game, it's like one of the objectives at every level is to destroy all the fucking pottery. Pottery meets sword. Okay, this one here. Okay, yeah, okay. How do we do this one? Now, if you guys, let me see. Let me go back over here. Let me switch back over here to, yeah, I got some lurkers out there. So you guys, look, if you guys know how to do this, you can tell me. I'm not averse to spoilers. You know, speak up and tell me. I do not mind. Okay, so one thing about this game is if you kill a bug and that bug respawns, that bug has a purpose. See, like that. So that bug is supposed to go over here to this other. It's supposed to go on this other switch, but there's a way to get them extend a bridge across here or something. And in order to do that, I think I have to go. Let's see, is it up here? No. Let's see, where is it? No, not there. Is it over here? No. Okay. Over here. No. 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 Okay. How the fuck do I get up there? Do I have to stand on this one maybe? Yes. Okay. Okay. There we go. I stand on that one. All right. And then do I get off of it? Okay, so I stand on it until that goes down. So now I can go in there, and now I get off of it, and now it's locked into place. So now I can go up here. Let's see what's in here. Nothing. Okay, now I can go up here. God damn it. Didn't I pull this bug off of here? Is that what I do? Go up here and then pull this bug off maybe, and then that shifts it again. Okay, let me try that. No. Okay, I can't jump up here. Okay. Do I... Oh, do I jump across? I jump across, don't I? That's what I do. I jump across here and then here. Yeah, oh, fuck. I didn't make the jump. That was my fault, Quill, not yours. That's it. Okay. Now we're getting somewhere. We're making it, guys. Okay, now we get a lever. So we pull that lever, something else is going to change. There we go. Boom! Bada bing, bada boom. How do I get out of here? Anyway, so now I pull this bug across to here. And then pull this bug across to here. Now we got them both going. And I think they're going to keep changing like that. Yeah, they're going to keep going like that. So now I can hitch a ride up here. Now I'm going to try to get this scroll right here. Oh! Oh, that was almost nasty. Is that gonna, no, does that go all the way up to a... Oh, look at that. That was neat. Okay. Is that something? Is that some kind of secret up there that I missed? Let me just make sure that it's not. I don't remember seeing that in VR all the way up there like that. Oh well, okay. I don't think it is. All right, so now let's see. I got to kill this bug, I think. Okay. All right, we did it. I'm one of those players that just kind of likes to go everywhere. Like if there's a place where I can go, I like to go there just to make sure that I'm not missing anything. Even though it's obviously off the beaten path, because that's where usually like where secrets and stuff are. All right, what do we got here? I hear something over there, but I don't see it. This is another one of those levels that's obviously very different when you're up close looking at it like this than it is if you were like back away from it like I would be in VR. Oh yeah, this thing. Okay, yeah, I remember this thing. Yeah. Yeah, and that is right. I really wish I could pull the camera back. Do you have an option to do that? Hero movement, inventory. Swap weapon. Jump, press attack, reader movement, reader interact, control. Yeah, I don't see an option to pull the camera back. Huh, you can swap weapons. Okay. So probably what we're going to want to do is put this bug on here. There we go. That opens those. All right. Oh, and I bet now what we're going to want to do is take this bug off of here and then pull him over here. I got to get up higher. There we go. Now, I can go back here to this one. Okay, it's telling me to open it for her. Okay, there you go. Oh, yeah, okay. Look, she's trying to high-five me. Right trigger to interact. Yep. And she's high-fiving me. Yeah, I see it. I see it over there. Okay. Give me a second. All right, now we got that door there, but we're not ready to go through there yet. We're gonna get this, and this is gonna, let's see, how do I get that? Yeah, there we go. This is gonna open up a portal to Frogland there.
Quill hoped this was a shortcut to the castle. What she found was a strange and vibrant place shrouded
What is back here?
in twilight. But something about it was oddly familiar.
All right, there you go. You got a path now.
We're infested. A grumble echoed from the cave.
And why would I do that?
It croaked loudly, annoyed at either nothing or something. You in there! Declared Quill boldly. Where are we? I'm looking for the fastest way to the castle. Quill recognized the toad as Veda's steed from the mire. Seemingly oblivious to Quill, he continued.
Fine. I'll open the route. Give them your fancy test. But you're only digging yourself a deeper grave with roots seer Veda.
Well, the textures are really good. Look how shiny that frog's eyes look. Oh, okay. What's up here? More pottery that I hate. Oh, I want my good sword. Wait, why am I... Wait, why is she using that sword? Okay, there we go. Oh, I see. Okay, so each one equates to a particular weapon. Okay. Okay, that one is for later, so... I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing one of those scrolls or something around here. Oh no! All right, this is where you go to that frog's little tests.
She'd burn my roots from existence. A voice rose from the soil, gently shaking the branches. But I need to know you can handle the perils of the castle.
Ow! What the fuck? Oh, it's these things. Where's her little... Don't she have a little health bar or something somewhere? Okay, so those are like electrical conduits or whatever. So I energized that one. I gotta go and energize the other one. Let's see. Yeah, see how that perspective follows her all around like that? That, you know, in VR, you were just back here, and the only way to see that thing would be to, like, again, would be to lean forward and look over it. Okay, all right, Vaughn. Hey, thank you for stopping by, Vaughn. We'll talk to you later. Have a good night. Yeah, like actually physically looking around and, you know, physically changing your perspective was really the only way to do it in VR. But in this game, because you don't have the advantage of that, it has to like move the camera for you to where it's in a place where you get the advantage, the vantage point that you need to see what you need to see. So that does take an element out of the game. All right, here's the third one. Oh yeah, I remember this. I don't remember how to do it, but I remember it. Yeah, there's going to be those stone statues that you have to move around to there. Oh no. it's really difficult to. Okay, so that's back behind me. Okay, I see that now. Okay, I guess I have to go even deeper in. No. Yeah. She's so funny. Yeah. Okay. This way. This way. Yeah, with the way the camera moves, it looks like sometimes honestly it looks like a completely different game. With that forced perspective like that. But it is literally exactly the same environments. It's just the way the camera is moving into it instead of like you always being back here, you know, and then you can like lean around to look where you want to look. That's me pulling it in there for her. Is that a better glove?
No animal has ever crossed into a sprite's heartwood. The words radiated from the leaves. You must prove I've not erred in giving you the glass relic.
You have not erred. There we go. Now, oh no. Okay. It's really hard to tell with this 2D perspective like this. Sometimes it's really hard to tell exactly where those things are. There we go. I knew I remembered those statues being there. Okay, how do I get up? Okay. I must have to do this one first. No? Okay, I stand on that one, then I can bring it across. I see. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I know what to do now. Now I got to stand on this, which is going to lower those things down. Okay. There we go. Now lower it down. Okay, that's that one. Yep. Yep, she said. She gave me a thumbs up. Okay, so that's that one. All right. Now, I got to get the other one somehow. Yeah, I don't... Okay. Okay, there we go. Oh, oh. Oh, no. Okay, I think it's telling me I got to go back out for right now. Back out here. Okay, yeah, okay, so it's a different... Oh, yeah, yeah, right. Oh, did I kill you? Did I kill you again, Quill? Shit. Yeah, yeah, I'm stuck now. Shit, I'm stuck. Okay. There we go. Killed her again. Okay, but now I see what to do. This is going to get me back up there to where I can pull that lever. Watch. Yep. Now I got that one out. Now I have to go back down here. Do I have to go this way, or can I just jump down from up there? I think maybe I can just... Can I just jump down from up here? Whoa, yeah, okay. There we go. I'll pull that across. Yeah, I see that, but now how do I get it up? How do I raise this thing here since you're so smart? Is it this? I think it's this. Yeah, there we go. Let's see, I'm gonna get back on this again. Oh shit. Sorry, Quill. I can't see. If you had just stayed in VR, I'd have been able to see.
Good start, but we'll have more work to do if Vader is ever going to accept you as her champion. I'll summon you again when you're ready.
Yeah, high five. All right. She did a little dance. Okay, let's go. Let's get out of here.
Quill and the Reader were reunited with the toad of cantankerous disposition.
One test. Small flies, if you ask me. I doubt they'll even find the second portal back.
The toad of cantankerous disposition. How would you like to be known as the toad of cantankerous disposition? Okay, so we got to go. We got to unlock that door ultimately. And the way to do that is you need. I'll show you guys because I remember this. We can't get through here now. I can't open it right now. See, I can't, as the reader, I can't open it because it's too, you got to have a key. You see, that's where the key is a thing that's shaped like that hexagon thing right there. It's like a hexagon key. We got to get that. And I specifically remember that because I remember when I got it, I thought it was a shield and I couldn't figure out how to use it. Ah, damn it. I can't tell, man. I've got no perspective. I can't tell. If I'm going to be able to make a jump or not. Yep, I remember this one is a pain in the ass too. Oh no. Okay, so they keep coming, so you have to use them for something. I don't remember what to do here. Fuck. Yeah, I do not remember these puzzles. Trying to heal her. Okay. Obviously, I have to get up there, right? Oh, there's a scroll there. Yeah, so that's good, at least. Ow. Okay, well, what the fuck am I supposed to do? How do I open this thing? What is the point of being able to raise that thing up like that? There's no, it doesn't get me anywhere new. Is it that I have to kill that one over there? I don't know. I don't know what to do here. Okay, so I killed that one. What opens the door? That's what I don't know. Maybe I do just have to kill all three of them. I killed this one before and he respawned. But the other two haven't respawned, so maybe it's something to do with the order that you kill them. There we go. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I did have to kill all three of them. I guess I had to kill them in order, because I killed that one before and he respawned. But then when I killed this one first, then that one, then this one here, then they didn't respawn. Not sure why, but that's the way it worked out. And she hurt. I don't see a health bar on her, but she took a couple of hits. Okay, yeah, this one. I do remember you got to make those guys shoot this one. Okay. Yeah, this guy right here. Okay, so let me see if I can remember how to do this. I gotta go over here, open that. Well, no. Okay, I gotta get him close enough. So I need to lead him over here. Hold left trigger to fire. Okay. Open that. And then there we go. There we go. Oh no. Okay. So it's not out there. It's the other one. Okay, let's see. How did we do this? Okay. I heard something back there behind me, too. Okay. Hmm. God damn it. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. So I can get up here. But I can't. I wish I could lean around and see there. Is there something behind here? Yeah, there is. There's a wall right there. Okay. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so I gotta switch these two. Okay. And then go up here. Fuck. Okay, so I can't make that jump. Ah, okay. Is there a lever or something? I wish I could move my head back so I could see more of the environment. Okay, here we go. This is new, I think. There we go. Yeah, a lever. I thought I remembered there being a lever in here. Okay, that's going to bring a bug out. Yeah. Yeah. And then that bug can be used to shoot those things. Oh. Yeah, Quill, I know that. I know that part already. What I don't know is how the fuck. How the fuck do you. Okay, so you can't shoot this one from here. Okay. Okay, so you can't shoot this one. So that obviously was what I needed to do right there. Now. No. Okay, so now I should be able to raise both of those things up. Okay, okay. And now I get on them. I see. Now I get on them and I switch them with this guy. How do I get that scroll? Yeah. Okay. To get that scroll, I think what I need to do is get over here on this and then switch them. I don't know if she can make that jump. She can't make that jump. Okay. Okay, so I got to get over here I got to get over here, switch them, and then switch them back. No. Okay. I gotta lower them. Gotta lower them down. Get up here. Switch them. But I can't raise them. I can't raise them from. Oh, I don't understand. I can't. He can't hit that thing, so I can't raise. Fuck. So I can't raise them from over there. I can't make this jump. I can make this jump, but I can't, once I get over there, I can't raise them. Yeah, I think I'm just going to have to, I think maybe I have to get that one later. Maybe I have to get that one when I come back through that door there. Or that was the door I came in. All right, no, it wasn't. So I think maybe I have to just come back and get that one later. See, this was the thing I thought was a shield. That's that key. Yeah, I'm running out of ideas how to get that. Standing on this don't do anything, does it? No. Yeah, I can swap those two things, but I can't. Fuck. Yeah, swapping those two things doesn't do me any good because I can't make this jump. I hear something over there moving, but I can't. I'm not in VR, so I can't look over there to see what it is. So obviously I have to lower these things back down. Oh no, wait a minute. Right here, this is where I came in at. So there's no way. Oh, can I jump down to that? Well, I can, but that doesn't do me any good. Maybe. I can't grab the mouse. If I could shoot this thing from here, I could do it, but I can't, I don't think. Already use that lever. Oh, God damn it. Okay, that gets him. That gets her up to there, but I can't raise the whole thing up now because I can't hit this one from here. I think there's a wall right there, but I'm pretty sure there is. I don't know. I can't lean around and see. So I have to just go. Do I have to kill this guy for some reason? Gonna send another one back out. no way to get him across there. See, that's the height I need it to be at so I can get the scroll right there, but I can't get up there. I can't hit this thing while I'm over there. If I switch the positions of them, I can't make that jump to go get on that. I mean, it looks like the way to do it right there, but I can't make that jump unless I'm just not doing it right. Unless I'm just not... Yeah, see, I can't make that jump. I can make... Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. I think I know what to do. I can make the... No, I can't make that jump either. Shit. All right. Can I make that jump across there? I can't. Can I make this jump? Yeah, I can make this jump. There we go. Now I can do it. Oh, fuck. That's how to do it. Now I can do it. Oh my God, guys. What a pain in the ass. It's because I'm just so stupid, man. I can't, I don't even believe, I believe it's like a brain dead simple puzzle. I just could not figure it out. And I didn't struggle with that one so hard when I was playing it in VR. And it's really, I'm just convinced, I know I keep saying this, but I'm just convinced that not being able to lean around like that and look at and see your whole environment, you know, from whatever perspective you want, makes it a lot harder. Oh, is this, let's see, is this where I can't, yeah, I can't get back out from here. I have to go back out the other way. Let's see, where was the other way for me to go? Is it here? I think it was here. Yeah. And then here. There we go. Now I got the key. Now here's where I was trying to get. Oh! Now I got the key. Now I can open that door for her. All right. That little lick right there playing at the beginning sounded like the beginning of that song from Sixpence None the Richer. Kiss me out of the milky twilight. You wear the shoes and I will wear that dress. You know the song I'm talking about. That lick right there sounded like the beginning of that song. You know what? I bought it, Josh, but I've not played it. I bought it, I fired it up, I was going to play it, and I had to go somewhere, and then I just never have gotten back to it. I will play it. I bought it. Pay good money for it. Xbox. I bought it on Xbox. Why? Is it better on one or the other? Okay, now I gotta fight these things for a little while. What do you have it on? On PC? Yeah, I got it on Xbox. I like Xbox better simply because of the couch comfort factor. You know, I used to only be a PC player, but now that I'm an old man, I like to sit on my recliner. Is that it? Yes, that's it. Okay. Let's make sure she's healed. Yeah, okay. Is that a high five? I want to make sure. I was trying to make sure she's healed, and I think she was trying to high five me. There we go.
Quill felt a swell of pride as she approached the cavern river. Its guiding banks once led her people to safety after the Cinder Night. Now, all these years later, she would follow it back.
Yeah, that last level was really frustrating me because I am accustomed to playing it in VR, and you get such better perspective when you can like lean back and look around and get, you know, see the entire area. And I felt like I had completed that puzzle before, and it was, I remember it was challenging before. I had to figure out what to do, but it didn't take me that long. And it really helped to be able to see everything, you know, at the same time and be able to think about everything at the same time.
Quill's muscles ached and her eyes grew heavy. She decided it best to set up camp and rest before journeying on to the castle.
Hey, kid. Good. You're alive.
The starling spoke as it circled the campfire. Quill gasped in shock as the starling unveiled monstrous wings and curled horns. It descended, talons gleaming.
Oh, dear. I didn't mean to scare you.
I'm not scared, Quill replied. I just didn't know starlings were feathered.
This starving thing's gotta go, kid. The name's Adurin. No, we aren't feathered. Only me. I'm working on it. Let's just say choosing the wrong friends comes with a price. But you seem like a good friend to have.
Thanks, I think. Quill readied her meal and paused to take in the strange winged creature who now called her friend. As a field of stars bloomed over the sky, their campfire conversations deepened. He's all I have. If I lose him, I don't know what I'll do, confided Quill. Adurin looked down at his wings.
If I help you find him, can you help me?
If we can, we will, Starling. I mean, Adurin. Although Quill was far from the safety and comfort of her nook in the cottage, her exhaustion led her into a deep sleep.
Hey, Ghostface. A lot of folks have been waiting for a reader like you to return.
Okay.
I have. I'm going to scout the castle up ahead. Keep her safe, okay?
He's talking to us. That's cool. I love how it breaks the fourth wall like that.
Durin was nowhere to be found. But looming high on a distant bluff was the castle, a stark reminder of what mattered most. Quill drew a deep breath and readied herself for the journey ahead.
All right. Guys, I think this is probably a good stopping place. We've been going for a couple hours. I'm going to pick it back up here in the morning. I'm probably going to pick it back up here around 10 o'clock Central Time tomorrow morning. If you guys are interested in catching the rest of the game, hang on a second. Let me back out of here. Stream robot, switch to lobby. Yeah, if you guys are interested in catching the rest of the game, I don't think I'm going to try to do it all tonight because it'll probably take me, 4 or 5 hours to do it. So I think tomorrow I'm going to start streaming about 10 o'clock Central Time, whatever the time is for you. And I think I'll be able to wrap up the rest of book 1 tomorrow. Book 2, I don't think I'm going to play book 2 on console until I've had an opportunity to play it on VR, because I think, like I said at the beginning of the stream, I think watching it on, like if you're watching a stream, I think it's probably better to watch the stream. Hey, girl. I think it's probably better to watch the stream on console, or somebody playing it on console, because of that fixed camera perspective. It always looks at what you would be most interested in seeing. But the experience of playing it is much better in VR. So I think I'm going to play it in VR. I think I'm going to play book 2 in VR before I play book 2 on console. But I've already played book 1 on VR twice. So tomorrow I'm going to finish book 1 starting about 10 o'clock Central Time. Guys, I've been working on, if you notice, I missed a couple of scheduled streams because I've been working on, I've been developing a game. I don't know if a lot of you guys might not know this about me, but I'm a developer. I'm not a game developer, but I am a developer in real life. Have been for years. Tried to break into the game industry, wasn't successful in doing it. But I develop business software and automation processes and things like that. But I've been working on a game, and it's really close to release. So if you want to be, if you want early access to my game, it's called Melody. It's a physics puzzle based game. I will give the people on my Discord first crack at that game. So check out my Discord. Link is in the description of this video on YouTube and of my channel on Twitch. Also, I have a Decrepit Gamers subreddit. So check us out there, and I hope to see you guys soon. Thanks for checking out my content. See you tomorrow morning if you want to see the rest of Moss. Apart from that, I stream on Thursdays and Saturdays. So thanks, guys. We'll see you soon. This is Cayman Wolf, the Decrepit Gamer, reminding you that you are never too old to game. And for tonight, my friends, I am out. Streamer bot, switch to in stream. Woo!